welcome back to Baddies In Bloom. I'm Helen.
I'm Akshita.
I'm Shanice.
Woo! It's our second official episode. We're in a new spot. Hopefully you guys like the vibes. We thought we would go through some Reddit posts today and just talk about it.
Keep it lighthearted, keep it fresh.
Yes.
But before we do that, how have you guys been?
I've been good. Pretty chill week. I didn't have to work too crazy this week, so pretty chill. Been looking forward to this. We haven't filmed in a while.
I know.
So I'm glad we finally got around to this.
Yes. If you guys enjoyed the first one and you're back for the second time around, thank you.
Thank you. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
This week has been chill. Looking forward to the weekend, as we do every single week, I feel like.
Yes.
Heat of summer.
Oh, yeah.
Damn near 100 degrees this weekend.
I know.
So.
I'm honestly so ready for fall.
Yes.
Like,
A little bit of a crispier weather.
yeah, like the transition between summer and fall is like perfect.
Yes.
Literally, like,
It's giving October, at least here.
Yes.
yes,
Sadly.
October is so good. It's such a good
Yes.
month, weather-wise.
Oh, yes.
Okay, should we start?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Okay, let's see. Which one should?
Are you going to start us off?
Yeah, I can
Okay.
start us off. Ooh, I like this one. Have you done a 90-day no new clothes pause? Did it change anything for you? And what's your relationship with shopping in general? Maybe because I know, but they don't know.
That's fair. I feel like my relationship with shopping is between feeling I need a new outfit for every outing and trying to find my style with the clothes I already have.
Mm-hmm.
But more often than not, it's me finding a new outfit for every outing.
That's fair.
Yes.
The hard truth.
I love your outfits though. Like every time I see you, I'm like, okay, like where'd you get this?
She be collecting.
I be shopping.
collecting.
Yes. But I feel like I don't feel as bad because the things I buy, I'm like, as much as it's fast fashion, I mean, Marshalls. I've been trying to thrift, y'all.
Mhm.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
going
You have been.
actually like thrifting my clothes, which is also like a hobby now. I can
Mhm.
see it being. So trying to balance out spending money and finding a new outfit with thrifting and spending money finding a new outfit.
You know, it's a environmentally
Yeah, a
alternative.
little better.
Yeah.
It's, you know, better in a lot of ways. So,
Yeah.
fuck it.
Yeah. I feel like with me and shopping, I feel like I'm in between you guys. Like I don't shop for every new occasion, but I am guilty of that for sure. And just going on little sprees every now and then.
Mhm.
But other than that, I feel like I've gotten a lot better about it. And that's why I wanted to bring this up because I did do a 90-day no new clothes. And I honestly did this with makeup too. I'm still doing it with makeup. Like I don't want to buy new makeup if I already have makeup. Like I don't need 5 blushes.
Yes. The
like-
consumerism.
Yes,
Yes.
literally. And it takes me so long to finish one blush. So
Mhm.
I really don't need to buy a bunch. Like
Yeah.
it's not normal. My mom always grew up had one blush, one
Mhm.
little powder, and she kept it pushing. So I've been trying to be more conscious and like self-aware about the purchases that I do have. And I think it made shopping or buying things a little bit better for me. Cause like now I'm like, oh, I don't need it. Like I can put it
Mhm.
back and not
Mhm.
feel guilty or anything. But it's still a struggle because
It's fun to get new things.
yeah, and being a woman, it's hard. Like I
Yeah.
want the boots, the different types of boots, the different types of shoes, the different types of sandals,
makeups,
clothes,
Yeah.
dresses, blouses. Like it's a lot.
And I feel like it's also seeing, again, I feel like it's always social media that makes it worse. It just heightens
Mhm.
everything. But like even scrolling on Pinterest, I'm like, oh, I need all these things to make this outfit
Yes.
work. And it's like,
Mhm.
I have one of these things. Let me buy all these other pieces. It's like,
Mhm.
no, girl. Maybe that outfit wasn't meant for you today, babe.
But that's what I
Yeah.
was gonna say about like consumerism. Like I feel like especially in America, it is pushed a lot in like social media. Like
Mhm.
we're always being told all the time, like you should get this, you should get that. Oh, like you know, like it's like clothes, like makeup, like even like household appliances, like everything.
Oh my God, the household
Everything is
appliances.
constantly pushed. Like you need these things, you need these things.
Yeah.
But I think in reality, like we don't need any of those things, and we need to
Yeah.
pay more attention to what we actually want and need.
Yeah.
Like, do we not think the toaster oven low-key was the OG air fryer?
Yes,
Yes.
yes. So many people say that.
Okay, but I love my air fryer.
Same. And I use that air fryer all the
Every
time.
Every day,
But none
literally.
of us have toaster ovens, which makes
Yeah,
sense. Like,
yeah.
It's a balance.
Yeah.
It was a a slightly better invention from the toaster oven.
Yeah.
But again, just with consumerism, it's like,
Here's the next best thing.
the $10 lip gloss versus the $100 lip gloss. Like, what do we really need? Like, and again, nothing wrong with buying luxury products, but
I think as long as you're being mindful and like same thing. Like I used to have a really bad habit of buying things for like one occasion, but not like you, where I would rewear it. Like I would actually not rewear it. Yeah. But now I'm trying to think of like, okay, like what else can this go with what I already have?
Yeah. Versatility.
Exactly.
I feel like I'm the opposite of y'all. So I've actually been trying to branch out more recently and like shop more and stuff. But like I've always liked shopping. I like wearing cute clothes. I feel like I like exploring like style and stuff. But like I'm not a big fan of just shopping in general. Like I don't like like I also don't like consumerism. So I think it just annoys me when I'm sitting here just shopping at an H&M in like the same aisles. Like I don't know. It's just like Shanice said, like I do enjoy thrifting a lot more because I feel like I'm like exploring and like it's also like a better alternative from like mass produced clothes and stuff. But
and thrifting's fun. Like it's like what can I find today?
What is the treasure that I happened upon today? Yeah.
Come home with nothing.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Pro thrifting, y'all.
Period.
Drop your favorite thrift stores.
Yes. Please do.
Goodwill seems to be the best, but I feel like people have success with Salvation Army. I've never been.
I like Plato's Closet too sometimes.
Yeah. Plato's. Or like, what do they have here? Uptown Cheapskate.
Oh, Uptown Cheapskate.
Yeah. I feel like that's why places like
bigger cities.
Yeah, bigger cities like LA, New York.
Like if we go to Chicago, we're going
the vintage shopping. But I feel like vintage, then they take things and they upscale it so much.
Yes.
It's like, why am I paying $4 for a t-shirt?
Yes. But that argument also is valid because when you sell something vintage, like the quality is different from like an H&M jacket or whatever. But again, there's all kinds of different.
As long as you're just being mindful about what you're buying.
Yes.
Kind of like using that Maria Kondo, like, does this bring me joy? Like, I feel like if you do that, then like, it's okay.
It's all about the balance.
Balance, for real.
Okay. Do you want me to read a thread now, or do you want to do another one?
You guys can go ahead.
Okay. Well, I'll be reading us a little thread from Reddit. Should I do Am I the asshole?
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are always fun.
They are really fun. I love watching Am I the Asshole threads.
Yeah.
Like
Same.
videos of just like listening to it. I'm like
hearing people's opinions.
Like, yes,
I want one that we like low key like disagree on. Like you were like, no, that's not the asshole. I'm like, she is the asshole.
Differing opinions. I feel like we're really similar though.
We have similar opinions.
And we're all pretty understanding and open-minded.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Okay.
You never know. It's still early days in our podcast.
Which one should I do?
What everyone's calling you.
Okay. Okay, I'll do this one. Am I the asshole for grounding my daughter and canceling her senior trip after I found out she was cheating on her boyfriend? I have 2 daughters, Lizzie, 17 female, and Mackenzie, 14 female. Their dad and I divorced a few years ago after I discovered he was having an affair. I have the kids most of the time, and their dad has them every weekend and during the summers. Lizzie has been dating Jacob, 18 male, for over a year now. Jacob is constantly at her house. He's sweet, good young man, and I believe he'll be valedictorian of their class. Okay.
That doesn't matter.
Okay. Go, Jacob.
Just want to throw that in there. Anyway, however, a few weeks ago, I overheard Lizzie on the phone with a guy clearly flirting. Ooh. At first, I thought it was Jacob, but then I heard her say Brandon.
Oh,
Me too.
No, say.
Me too.
I realized she was talking to someone else. Then a week later, she mentioned to me that she was heading out to hang with a friend. And when I looked out the window, I saw her get into a car.
that was not Jacob.
And greet a guy with a kiss. It wasn't Jacob. Even after that, Jacob continued to come over, hanging out with Lizzie. He and Lizzie still acted like a couple, holding hands, laughing, and spending time together, just like they always had. I felt disgusted knowing my daughter was being a 2-timer.
She's looking at her daughter sideways.
I would be too. Anyway. After Jacob left that day, I confronted my daughter. I asked her point blank, "Are you cheating on your boyfriend with another guy?" She said it was none of my business.
Ooh.
And that her personal life was hers only. I told her she was wrong and that I raised her better than to treat people like this. She told me she was bored with Jacob and that Brandon was more her type now. I told her that if she wasn't happy, she should just break up with Jacob. She said she didn't know if she wanted to be with Brandon or if she was just having fun, flirting and teasing. I told her cheating was unacceptable and wrong, and as a consequence, I grounded her. I also told her she wasn't allowed to go on her senior trip with her friends. She obviously did not take that too well and has been at her dad's place for the last couple of days. My ex-husband called me saying I was being unreasonable, not letting her go on the trip, and that her and Jacob was just a high school thing. He then told me I needed to put my bitterness aside.
Ooh,
and
bitterness?
Excuse me.
And stop punishing his daughter. Anyway, I told him I was teaching our daughter right from wrong and that actions have consequences. So, what do we think, guys?
Asshole?
No, I don't think she is.
Okay, so I think obviously she's trying to instill good morals into her daughter, which I think, that's great. You're not the asshole for doing that. And I think grounding her is very justified.
Yeah.
I don't know about
canceling the trip.
Yeah, canceling her senior trip,
yeah.
because do kids even really learn from
that type of stuff?
Yeah, from that type of punishment or type of action? Like, it's hard.
I think kids learn from consequences, but I think if you're gonna stop her, like, give her consequences, but I think stopping her from going on her senior trip is something that, like, she's gonna remember probably forever. Maybe not forever, but 10, 15 years down the line, she might be like, damn, like, I missed out on that. Like, and what if she did learn her lesson from, like, cheating as a young woman and, like, she never did it again or whatever, then, like, was it really worth her missing out on those memories?
I feel like I would have made her confront Jacob about what she was doing and had her deal with the consequences of Jacob being hurt and having those feelings be on her, and still would have grounded her. Probably would have let her go on the trip. But, like, it's giving, like, when she comes back from that trip,
the consequences will prevail.
Like, you're still grounded.
And continuing to have open conversations with her because
why it's wrong.
Yes, and probably asking her, why does she not feel the need to tell Jacob? Like, why do you feel
Dad do it?
Oh, yeah.
Which is where I feel like the dad was wrong to jump in and say she needs to put her bitterness aside.
Yeah.
Because he's also probably just seeing it from, like,
they're young.
Like more, not like a nuanced perspective. Like, he's seeing it like, she's just young. It's just a high school thing. It won't mean much in the long run. Like, why are you going to keep her from going on a trip because of that? Which is why I get that. But like, I think it's so important to, like, not enable your kids. Just, like, like, her cheating is not, like, affecting, I don't know, like, the parent-daughter relationship or her, like, she's not, like, putting herself in harm's way or anything, but, like, it's like, if my kid is acting like someone who I didn't think I raised, then I would also feel some type of way.
I'm clocking it. Poor Jacob.
I know. Justice for Jacob.
Justice for Jacob.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That was a good one, though.
Yeah, that was a good one.
So, I mean, we kind of say she is and she isn't the asshole.
Yeah, but I get where the mom is coming from.
She's just a concerned mother.
And,
like,
I would be appalled.
Get it together, Lizzie.
Same. She's how old again?
Lizzie? She's young. Yeah.
18?
Just don't do it again, Lizzie.
18.
17.
Oh.
Her boyfriend was 18.
Yeah.
Still doesn't deserve that.
Yeah. And also maybe have a conversation with baby daddy, ex-husband about like, what are you saying to her that maybe she's in her head justifying her actions maybe?
Because he said, oh, it's just a high school thing. Like, it's just a college thing. Oh, it's just an adult thing.
Exactly.
And you're still hurting someone at the end of the day, which is not okay.
It's not.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
All right, on to the next.
On to the next.
That was a good one. Let us know what you think in the comments.
Yeah, let us know. Is she the asshole?
The asshole is,
Is the mom the asshole? Is it Lizzie the asshole? Are they both assholes? Are they all assholes?
Lizzie's definitely the asshole.
Yes.
Because also, why would you tell your mom that?
Yeah.
Like, I would just sit my mom down. Mom, listen. I understand, but you don't understand. I don't know.
Okay, this one's kind of like playing on to relationships.
Okay.
What have you learned about yourself from your last relationship? This is about you, good and bad.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
The silence is loud.
Oh. Anyone?
I think I have one. I think the biggest thing I learned from my last relationship is to speak up for myself and, not be afraid of hurting the other person's feelings. If my feelings are getting hurt during that process, like I can, like, rather than saving their feelings, I should speak up about how I feel if it's bothering me. Yeah, I think that's like a big thing.
That's big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just standing up for myself, speaking up for myself.
Putting your feelings
Yeah,
first.
not being scared of like confrontation, especially regarding to how I feel about something.
Confrontation.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if that's good or bad though. I know you said.
I feel like that's good.
Oh, yeah, that is good.
Oh, should we do a good and bad one?
Yeah.
The thing said good and bad.
Yeah. Okay, that is a good.
Okay.
Circle back for my bad.
Okay. What's your good?
I would say my good. I mean, I don't know if this counts, but I feel like for me, it like my last relationships helped me like figure out what I like and what I want more. Like, I feel like I kept going for what I thought I wanted or what I believed was like would be good for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like actually experiencing it and like realizing how I felt throughout and afterwards, it made me realize that's just what I made myself believe. It's not actually what I want or need, like genuinely. I feel like those realizations were very interesting to come to.
I want to steal yours, but I want to be unique. So I feel like those are the things too where leaving the last relationship and realizing now there's a lot of things I desired that I didn't prioritize in that relationship, where now I'm like, those desires are going to be at the forefront of any new relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And if like you can't fulfill those desires, and it's like you're not the one for me. But I didn't know of those desires or didn't explore those desires in the last relationship until like, until you're out of it. And you're like, damn, I was missing out of this.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Love is blinding.
Yeah, it is very blinding.
That's kind of similar to mine, like speaking up about what you want in the relationship. And which again, I think is pretty normal, when you're in a relationship.
Adults,
like when you're in a relationship and if it ended, people tend to, in their next relationship, gravitates for something that was kind of opposite of their current relationship, or seeking something new that they haven't experienced before, which I think is pretty normal. But I think it's good. I feel like when you're young, you should be, dating different people, seeing what you like, experiencing, having different conversations,
Yeah.
It really helps you find yourself.
Facts. Yeah.
What's a bad? I'm trying to think of a bad one.
Nothing. We're perfect.
Still something like that we're all working on.
I'm kidding.
She said nothing. We're perfect.
What if he wants to believe that? But
no.
Nobody's perfect.
Yeah,
anyway,
we're self-aware over here.
Yeah. Me trying to be self-aware.
Well, I can go.
Yeah.
Want me to? Okay. Well, for me, I think a bad thing. Two things, really.
Oh.
But I feel like in the past, I was very like, just because of my own traumas, whatever. I feel like I was very like overly reactive, and I feel like post ex relationships in the past, I feel like I've gotten better at that in a sense, and just like I haven't been in a relationship in a while, but like just overall, like just being able to process and like not react in general, either with myself or like towards someone else, especially because that is never okay.
So you left the relationship with the bad still being that you are, and recognize you can be overly.
Oh yeah, I guess that's a good, not a bad. But
it's a bad because in the moment you realize that
was bad. Yes. And I realized it was bad. I also used to overshare a lot, again, just because of other experiences. I feel like I would overshare, feeling like they needed to know or they wanted to know, but really that was just me projecting my own anxiety onto the other person.
Right.
I feel like I learned that as well.
Okay.
I think a bad that I learned was that I could be codependent. I didn't realize that.
Real.
And and obviously it was hard realizing that, but I think because of that, I now realize that, I don't have to do everything with my partner. Like it could be us, but it could also be me and you, you know? And then when we're together, it's an us. And I think I definitely learned that I was very codependent in my previous relationship, but now I really try not to be, because, you know, life is fun when you're not relying on your partner to do things, or to literally for everything, anything, really. Yeah. And just kind of, like, I feel like it also kind of not teach you, but like make you self-aware and self-reflect about what you want to do.
Yeah.
Whether it's hobbies, literally whatever, you know? Yeah. Excuse me.
Prioritizing yourself.
Yeah, prioritizing yourself. Exactly.
Yeah. I think codependent, but like more so letting other people's feelings impact my feelings, and like other people's energies impact my energies. Like I feel like I still till this day can't even say I'm good at that. Like naturally, if in a relationship someone's having a bad day, I feel like I need to make that their bad day my bad day,
or their good day.
Yeah, and it's like very reliant on how you're feeling is how I'm feeling, versus just being, again, individual and separating it and being able to move in someone else's bad day while I have a good day.
Right. Yeah. And that's another thing that I've been trying to not work on, but be really cautious about, is like, you can have both, you know, like one person could be bad or like having a bad day, and then the other person could be having a really fantastic day, you know, like there is room for both. But I guess, again, like coming down to navigating your internal feelings and not letting your feelings affect them and projecting and vice versa. So
we all have some growing to do, y'all. So we're in there.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Always forever in bloom.
Yes.
Yes.
Throw it in there.
Take a shot every time we say that. We say bloom. Yeah.
Okay. So I guess, are we doing another one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Honestly, I wish we had like a following like that. It'd be cool at some point for us to do like the tweet stuff.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Like drop in your advice or like questions. One day.
Say your questions.
Keep watching. Keep running them views up.
Yes.
Watch, no one has any questions.
Start making shit up.
Creating different usernames.
User.
Someone asked.
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh, I might do this one.
Which one?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Which one?
This was just, I think, a random thread. Like, question. Anyway, should I date someone who's way smarter than I am? And in the description, it just says, when someone's IQ is higher than yours, it's undeniably clear, even in conversations. Let's avoid the self-esteem advice and further line of questioning. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what that means, but yeah, we get the gist. Should I date someone who's way smarter than I am? What do we think?
Yes. I feel like yes. In my perspective, I feel like I would want someone, if that was to be the case, and I acknowledge that, okay, they're smarter than me, then I hope that I can see that as a point of like growing and like learning. And like, I feel like not everyone you are with is going to be as smart as you, or as smart as you in everything that you are. Like,
yes,
you know, I might be good at this and know a lot more about baking, but you don't know half the things I know about baking. And like, technically I'm smarter than you in the baking aspect.
Right.
But like, what does way smarter to you even mean?
See, that's what I was going to ask.
It's very like subjective.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was going to ask, because I was like, what does way smarter mean? Because if they're very like theoretical, I could see if those conversations can be difficult if you're not like, if you're more of a realistic person, because, you know, that could be difficult navigating those conversations, especially, you know, every night at the dinner table, you know, like that can be difficult. Or if they're very passionate about, I don't know, like quantum physics or something, like that can be very difficult. But again, like as long as it's not affecting your dynamic as a whole,
and your communication,
especially your communication, then no. But at the same time, what about emotional intelligence?
Yeah,
you know, what if someone's so EQ is a lot higher than another person? Then I can see that being pretty difficult to navigate. Yeah.
What if we flip it? Like, what if it was like, could you date someone that's way like not stupider, but like less,
not as smart
as you. Like I feel like that would lead to like a lack of depth in conversations.
Yeah, exactly.
Who we are, and I would say the answer is no.
Yeah.
In that case, that person would probably say they couldn't date someone that's smarter than them because of that reason.
Which is why I'm like,
we've never been in that situation.
Thank goodness.
Be some smart bitches over here. Anyway, what I was saying was, I think like with the like way smarter, I'm like, I see what Shanice is trying to say, and like it's something you can like grow from and like stuff, which I feel like is a great point. But like, I don't know, I feel like there's just like levels to it. Like I feel like because it's so subjective, like that it could like someone being so smarter than you can mean so many different things. Like, but I don't know. I consider myself pretty smart, but I don't know if I would be able to like be in a relationship with someone who, like Helen said, is like constantly speaking about quantum physics or just like
you keep saying quantum physics like that's the hardest thing.
What you get what we're trying to say.
Random stuff.
Just like and I actually like I did match with someone on Hinge one time where like he just seemed very like just intellectually driven. Which I like. I like when people are intellectually driven. It is. But I think in some instances, again, it's just not compatible. Like this one guy, like he kept trying to have conversations about things that I don't even really know about. Like it was literally like it was giving quantum physics. I don't know what the actual hell he was talking about, but he was talking about shit that I don't have a full grasp on. And it was just very, to me, I'm like, oh, like this doesn't seem very compatible because he seems so passionate and so interested in these types of things. And I have different passions. Like I'm obsessed with like history and like learning. Like I like read fucking, sorry.
But it's more digestible.
Or it's just like different interests. Like at the end of the day, like I might end up with someone who's not into history at all and they don't know anything. And and in my perspective, that might seem, oh, you're not that smart
in history.
Exactly. But you know, it's just subjective.
Yeah. And it is. Cause you know, like you said earlier, Shanice, like people have different strengths and interests of what they're knowledgeable about. So I think it's hard as long as you're compatible and also willing to listen to the like what the other person is saying. You know, like you might meet a guy who hates talking about history, doesn't give a fuck about history, but then
he's like genuinely bored.
Or another guy
compatible.
Or a guy who he might not know that much about history, but he's very open to hearing what you have to say, or you know, maybe doing more research himself. You know.
Open-minded.
Open-minded.
Be open-minded. It's all about communication and compatibility.
Yeah. So should you date someone who's way smarter than you?
I would say
I think
it's up to
you.
That's up to you.
It's up to you.
Make it make sense for you.
Yes.
Ultimately.
Because if you feel like the conversations aren't compatible, then no.
And like don't stretch yourself out too thin trying to figure out what quantum physics to like impress a man either.
Don't put people on a pedestal either. Because they're so smart. Because no,
you're you, babe.
Someone can be so book smart, but like genuinely like lacking in a lot of other aspects. So
compatibility for you.
Compatibility.
Okay, that's a good one.
That is a good one.
All right, your turn.
Okay. Advice for young women in their 20s. I'm 21 and I feel like I'm kind of on top of the world. Period. The life lesson
21 on top of the world. Excuse me. What?
Love that for her.
Hey, she might be thriving.
Exuded.
The life lesson that I recently learned is to take action and learning from my mistakes. And my confidence has grown so much then. Before I was scared about what people think of me, but now I let my freak flag fly.
Okay.
Are there any lessons, advice, or tips you should have learned in your 20s? I like that. Taking action and learning from your mistakes. I feel like your 20s is the place and time to make mistakes.
Yes.
And as long as you're learning from them, taking accountability is
heavy on that.
Really good.
So advice you should have learned in your 20s. I feel like it's hard because we're also in our mid-20s.
Yeah. We are still in our 20s.
To my like 20
early 20s,
or my 21-year-old self. Girl, have some more fucking confidence in the walk you're walking.
Yes. And don't give a fuck too much. Like, stop giving a fuck.
Big on that. I think too many people care too much at a young age, and like more of us at a younger age need to stop caring.
Yeah.
Because that be our downfall. Not just as women, as people in general, but like specifically women. I think we get carried away with how we feel about others or how others feel about us. And like, we just care too much.
Especially being perceived. I feel like that was such a big thing for me.
Yeah. That's why I'm like 21 and feeling that way. I'm like, pop off.
Yeah.
Like, this podcast would have been a podcast years ago if it wasn't for us contemplating the thoughts of other people seeing us.
Yeah. Literally, here we are now.
Hey.
No fucks to give.
Yeah. I think that's one of my biggest one. I think another one is take care of yourself, you know, in a holistic aspect, you know, physically, mentally, what you're putting in your body, like actually care about what you're doing to your body, what you're eating, what you're intaking, whether it's food, drinks, content, media, you know.
Yeah.
Just take care of yourself.
Yes.
I think that's a big thing.
And I think like when you're young, I mean, not everyone grows up, you know, with the same amount of resources, but I think there's somewhat of a controlled environment when you're growing up. So like Helen said, once you get to your early 20s and your 20s in general, like if you don't take care of yourself, no one else will.
Yeah.
Like you are going to be the one that shows up for yourself the most.
Every single day.
So heavy on that.
Probably another one would be like on the financial aspect, like if you're capable, like make that bag, girl, get that money, save the money. Ultimately, like this is the most energy we will ever have and probably the most like free time we will ever have in life. If you can have a second job, get the second job. Also, with all of that being said, be able to enjoy the things you do accomplish, like getting a job or graduating college or getting your first apartment. Like, don't try to move through those things so fast because you're on to the next thing. Like, just sit and enjoy.
And piggyback off of that, I think that's also another thing, especially for some reason, like our generation maybe, or maybe it was a thing before then too. I don't know. But I think like a lot of people in their 20s and stuff, they get a little carried away of like what life is supposed to look like and what the phases of life are supposed to look like. And it's like, oh, like I got to go to college and then I got to get my job and then I got to get my apartment and then I got to get my house and then I got to get my partner, my dog, my kids, and like
I would have been married by now.
Yeah, if we all
me too.
If we had the mindset that we did when we were teenagers, we probably all would have been engaged or married by now.
Yes.
And
not saying there's anything wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that, but I think more people, especially women, need to be more aware in a sense, or just like remind yourself, like
just live in your truth.
Live in your truth, live in your past, stop caring about what other people think and just do you.
Don't
because
frame it to be in.
There's no rush for anything,
at
y'all.
all.
There's zero rush. Our 20s is when we're supposed to be making mistakes.
Yes.
When we're supposed to be fucking up and then picking ourselves back up and like really finding ourselves.
Learning, growing, taking accountability, all of that. Kind of going along what we all just said, you know, decentering men, I think is a big one for young women.
Oh my god.
That's a great one, actually, for women in their 20s.
Oh my god.
But it goes back into what we all discussed, you know, prioritize yourself, taking care of yourself. And I know it's so cliche because you see online and like women always talk about how, you know, I wish I did this in my 20s, you know, focus on myself. And I know it's harder said than done. And again, so cliche.
Yeah.
But it really makes a difference because if you are the best version of yourself in your 20s, imagine where you'll be in your 30s. So, and you know, as long as you're trying your best too, I think that will make such a big difference. But heavy on the decentering men because the men will always be there.
They will.
And they're not going anywhere, y'all. They're not going
better
anywhere.
Versions of them will show up when you're a better version of yourself.
Exactly.
Like, oh my god, girl.
And the right one will come along. Don't you worry. Like,
do not worry.
Man or woman.
Man or woman, whatever your preference,
don't idolize
does not matter.
any individual that can give you satisfaction other than yourself.
Yes.
Heavy on that.
I feel like in your 20s, like don't get carried away prioritizing what's not important at the end of the day. Like if you are in a relationship and you want to build that, I think that's beautiful.
Yes.
But like if that's not in your cards, then focus that energy into yourself, your friendships, whatever brings you joy. Seek joy,
get
not
that bag,
men.
Girl.
Yeah. Get that bag.
Because I wholeheartedly believe everyone's like, oh, money doesn't buy happiness, baby. Yes, it does. And to some extent, to me, I would say money buys happiness. It buys experiences and it buys things that fill you satisfaction, like give you satisfaction. Whether it's short-term satisfaction
to an extent,
or long-term satisfaction.
Yeah.
Shit.
It just gives you more freedom.
In my opinion.
Yeah, but
it gives you more freedom to like experience life.
Yeah.
Eat the foods you want to eat, dress how you want to dress, you know? So prioritizing that, I can see that.
Yeah. Some of the richest people in this world are also some of the most depressed. So don't get it twisted.
But again, going back to prioritizing yourself and honestly, like trusting your gut, like trusting your intuition, you know, because at the end of the day, no one knows you better than yourself.
Yes.
What you want.
Heavy on that.
Sorry. If you don't know what you want, sit down.
Like self-reflect, like really think about it, you know?
Talk to yourself, write to yourself, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like we've been doing a lot of this, like, what is that word you used the other day? Reminiscing.
Yes.
About, like, we're getting to that age, y'all.
I feel like also, like, a lot of people say, like, in their late 20s, you really start to, like, feel more nostalgic in a sense. Because, in a way, like, I feel like deep down, we want to, like, heal our inner child.
Yes.
And I think because of that, it just brings out all this nostalgia. And, like, and we've been friends. Like, we've been friends since we were children.
If you missed the first episode.
Just in
Go
case.
back.
But yeah, so I think it's just, you know, it's nice.
Yeah, it is nice.
It's beautiful to heal your inner child.
Yeah. Have you guys been doing anything lately to heal your inner child?
I feel like the past, like, 6 months to a year. This sounds kind of silly. I don't even know if I've told you guys this, but like,
I was like,
hold on.
I like dance a lot.
Wait, okay, I think you said that before.
But like, I told them that like I do that sometimes when I get home from the bar or like the club or something. But I do it sober all the time.
I love that though.
I love that.
She said free.
No, literally, I'm like, because I loved dancing as a kid, but I always had stage fright and stuff. But I feel like now, like, I literally just dance in my apartment, like, all the time. And it feels so, like, I feel like I'm, like, expressing myself, even though I'm just expressing it to myself.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if that makes sense.
That. Oh my gosh.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Inner child.
I know.
Yeah.
I feel like
what's something y'all been doing?
I've been reading a lot. I used to read a lot when I was younger. So I think that's been really fun, just kind of, you know, getting lost in a book is really nice. And also, you guys know this, I've been junk journaling a lot. And that's so fun for me. It's been so fun because not only does it let me, you know, tap into my creative outlook, and but it's nice to kind of just, you know, capture memories as well and save them. So then years later, I can look back on it. And yeah, just a combination of exploring or expressing myself and then also documenting.
Her junk journal is cute,
it's so
y'all.
Cute.
It's so cute.
It's like scrapbook on crack.
No, it's so cute.
Yes. What else? I feel like
no, go ahead. I was just gonna say, I feel like the whole concept of healing your inner child, I just see a common theme of just like expressing yourself and just being creative in whatever way, dancing, whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like exercising your free will.
Yes.
Pretty much. But I feel like for me it was like baking, because when I was younger, like I didn't bake and I didn't have the autonomy to bake. And you know, like I couldn't just go buy the ingredients I wanted for one specific recipe. But now that you do, it's like coming to a recipe and then completing it. It's like, wow, like I really did that. I feel like that would be what I'd say.
And that is one of the like best parts of like being in your 20s is like when you actually start to have like money of your own and freedom and independence of your own. Like it's that free will of just like,
what do I want to do?
Yeah, like what brings me joy? Like what were all those little things that I wanted to do, I always wanted to do, but I never did. And now I can do it.
Reading all the time.
I love that.
Dancing, baking.
Literally all of it. Been cooking. I'm like, I feel like we've all been like exploring so many different things the past like couple years. It is really cute.
Another thing I want to get into is taking pottery classes.
Yes, we've been talking about this.
Just arts and crafts, like
hands on.
We need to do. We've been saying this like air dry clay moment.
Yes, I did that. It was so fun.
Yes, like I feel like even as a kid I did that, but it was like
same.
I only had a few colors of air clay or something.
Yeah,
like, it wasn't to the fullest extent.
The world is our oyster now.
Facts. Heavy on the autonomy, like having the means to do it and get those things. Because. You know, my dad was not buying me all my scrapbook stuff. Like,
I'm not just turning on the oven every other day,
right?
We all grew up with like relatively strict parents.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah. So healing our inner child, guys.
Love that. That was a great one.
That was good. That was very impromptu.
I know.
Okay, you're a burglar, but you only steal things that are slightly inconvenient to your victims. What are you all stealing? This is so random. What
it is really random. I'm like,
I'm stealing pillows. and the TV remotes.
Hey. Make some people go crazy and no sleep.
No sleep.
I do like utensils.
Okay.
Utensils. Maybe batteries.
Okay.
Like
leave the remotes, take the batteries.
Yeah. I'm taking the remote.
She takes all the remotes. I'm like,
do you know how many times I lose the remote in between the couches and I'm hunting for that thing?
Yes.
And you think it's somewhere in the house.
You know it is, because no burglar's coming in and stealing a remote.
But me.
But this time. This time.
I'm probably stealing cubes. Like, I'm going to take the cord out of the cube, but then take the cube.
Oh my God.
Every single cube.
That's a good one.
Because you just have hella cords.
Yes.
No cube. It's just one fucking cube for 8 cords.
Yes. I keep taking that thing out.
I'm taking cubes.
Okay. Oh my God, I'd be pissed.
That's actually funny. What would y'all steal? This is so like,
I'm like, let us know what
are you stealing?
To make someone's life a little hell.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm trying to think what else.
I'm like,
you do so many things.
Just like, I don't know, all their hairbrushes.
Oh my God.
And they can't get ready.
I'd be so annoyed. My hair gets so frizzy.
The sponges, like the dish sponge or something.
Oh, yes. Because what am I going to wash? How am I going to scrub?
No deodorant.
You take the lid off.
Deodorant. That is just cruel.
The lid off of, like, the pump lids off of...
Oh my God, yes! That's good.
Just gonna dump shit. Yes.
The clips for the bags of chips.
Yes. Wake up, all your chips are stale, bitch.
Yes.
Fuck around and find out.
Okay. You let us know what y'all think. What's a weird household rule you had growing up that you thought was normal? Mind you, y'all,
we're about to expose our like childhood right now.
The thing is, I'm so intrigued to hear what like other people have to say.
Because I'm like, I know we're not the only ones with not
weird,
super conventional childhood.
Yeah.
So
I think for me was not being able to do homework in my room. Like
that is so
weird. Dad, if you're watching this,
explain to them.
Because like I don't know, I think my dad was always a firm believer of like not doing homework and like on your bed, because obviously the bed is where you sleep, and and also like you could just get distracted in there. And yeah,
mind you, she was 17.
Facts. And so he always made me do homework either like in the living room or like in the office. Like I had a desk in his office, so it was like our office type of thing where I would always do my schoolwork literally up until I was 18.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy.
Got you on lock.
I know.
Pretty weird, but I mean, you know.
I know.
You got your schoolwork done. That's all you did.
Yeah, I did.
Get her schoolwork done.
I did. Maybe it worked. I don't know. But
GPA. I might have to do that one. I might have to do that.
The thing is, like, I didn't even have a desk in my room. So he literally was like,
interesting.
Your desk schoolwork time is not in your bedroom.
She wasn't allowed to have a desk in her room either, though. It's not like it was an option.
Yeah, it wasn't an option.
Which is crazy. I feel like I always had a desk in my room.
In your room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like from little.
Well, I had a really big ass like dresser. So it took up so much space. And then my bed and then my nightstand. And my room was pretty small, so
that was fair. Yeah. I was like, you couldn't fit a desk in that room.
No. It was just so awkward because like my closet was there. Yeah.
Still kind of weird, but whatever.
Yeah,
nothing super
honestly
crazy.
Towards like senior year and stuff, if I'm doing homework. But honestly, I got so used to it. Like when I'm in my bed, I'm like scrolling or like chilling. So I kind of.
I mean, it's like the framing.
Yeah,
it is. And now even when I do
something,
they were.
Yeah, because even now when I do my work, like I can't do it like on the couch or on the bed. I have to do it at a desk. I don't know. Hey,
it worked.
It worked.
I feel like mine is honestly, I appreciate it now, but we never had a microwave. We never like could use the microwave. Like since I could remember, the microwave just like didn't work.
There was no
microwave.
Like, And now you won't catch me using a microwave like ever. Like I will just heat something up in the air fryer or like a pan.
Mind you, when we used to first go over to her house when we were younger,
like, where's the microwave?
We'd be like, oh, so like, where do we heat our food up? Like, where's the microwave?
Yeah.
And she'd be like, there's no microwave. And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
I remember vividly, we were like on FaceTime or something, and it was like late at night, and you're like, yeah, I'm just heating this thing up. And then I'm like, why are you whipping out a pan? Like,
I had no microwave. But honestly, like, knowing what microwaves do to you,
no,
here we are.
Valid, but yeah, her dad is a firm believer of no microwave. Dad, if you're watching,
I swear, if y'all ever get a microwave in that house, we'd be pissed.
yeah.
Changed people.
The thing, the microwave was used so often at my house.
Same. That's why we thought it was crazy that they had no
My
microwave.
dream date.
Cute.
My dream life.
Another thing she probably thought was so normal, and we're like,
It was. It was.
okay.
Yeah.
Something in my household, I wasn't allowed to go, like, we had like 2 floors. We weren't allowed to, me or my brother, we weren't allowed to go upstairs with like any technology, like no computers, no phones, no nothing upstairs.
Crazy.
All of our rooms were upstairs, so that was the logic behind it. My dad was just very against technology. He was always afraid of like, because I feel like they come from a generation where they didn't have technology. And then with us, they were just so scared of like the influence it could have on us.
Rotting your brain.
I mean,
if I'm being honest, he was more afraid of the other things, like talking to boys and like doing drugs. I don't know.
I don't do drugs with my phone.
Girl, I'm not in his
I
head,
get it.
so I don't know what he.
I do get it. I get the
yeah.
and like staying up late with your devices.
Yeah. So we were not allowed to do
staying
any of
up
that.
late with my devices.
Same.
And like Helen, no, all homework had to be done in common spaces.
Yeah. So I guess that wasn't weird for us.
Yeah. But you know, but then when we got older, we're like, oh,
Yeah.
This is a little bit controlling.
yeah, very much controlling.
Yeah.
Like even at 17, 18, me and my brother would like wake up in the middle of the night to like go check our phones downstairs, and mans would pull up right behind us and make us go back to bed.
Yeah. See,
So
my
if you're watching this, Dad.
I was about to say that. All of our dads. I will say that.
Our dads were on one. Anyway.
I will say though, like I had the no technology, but like in my room, so I always had to leave it in the office, which was like the room over. But then
so strict.
No, but then it slowly turned into, okay, Dad, like good night. I'm leaving the phone like on my nightstand, but obviously I'm grabbing the phone off of the nightstand like when they go to bed.
Yeah.
But in the early days of my teenage years, it was the same way.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So for any fathers watching this,
Or mothers,
any parents
Yes.
watching this, PSA, over control is never the solution.
But the intention was there. I get what they're
Intention was
doing.
there.
Yeah.
We all love our parents very, very much.
Yeah.
And they did the best they could.
They
This is
did.
just PSA.
It's just about the balance.
Yes.
Again.
It's all about the balance.
I'm trying
And
to think
just
if
be
there's-
realistic, babe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Heavy on that.
Heavy. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can think of, but I think that was pretty weird. I'm so intrigued about what other people will have
I
to
know.
say.
I really want to know. My parents also, like, they were big on birthdays, which I thought was super normal for everyone else.
Oh, yeah.
But then I feel like as I got older, like, other people I knew were like, no.
When you say big on birthdays, though, like,
They were just like throughout the year, like, my parents were never big on gifts or, like, anything, really. Like, it was just day-to-day
life.
Yeah, day-to-day life, regular, whatever. But then, like, specifically, like, I have a twin brother, so specifically for our birthday, that was just like the one time of the whole year where like
he's going all out.
They would go all out. Like they would have some kind of surprise every year. They would just like make sure that we were like showered with like love. But like that was the only time really that we got no. Which is cool, but like I feel like I never realized that other people didn't even get that.
Yeah.
You know? Or like other people were like they had parents who, you know, they
Didn't
would just get
celebrate,
a cake, but like nothing crazy.
I'm like, we both were like, just at least minimum we had a cake.
Yeah.
Like we might or might not go out to eat that day, or
Same.
you might get a gift, like something like, from our moms, like maybe like a little gift, but like
my birthday was, it's like in the beginning of the year, so it was always a combined Christmas and birthday gift.
Yes.
But
And we always felt bad for her.
Yes. But now we celebrate it as big as
yes.
Autonomy. Free will.
Them.
Very separate. I'm sorry for all the people out there who have to deal with that.
It's okay. It gets better.
Yes.
If not, you can make it better.
Yes.
Celebrate your birthday, boo.
Yes. On that note, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Comment down below if you want to see anything else, if we should do more of these type of videos. I had a lot of fun, honestly.
Yes, this was a good episode.
I feel like it was nice and chatty.
Yeah.
It's just both of y'all.
It was something and blah 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 blah.
Bate.
All right, guys. See you in the next one.
Bye. See you in the next. Wait, guys. What you call it? Thumbnail.
No.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
Thanks for watching.
Okay, we can cut this.
Or do you want to?